Let's be honest, the idea of a family road trip with a teenager can sound, well, a little daunting. But what if you could turn that dreaded drive into an actual, unforgettable adventure? That's what we're diving into, exploring some incredible destinations that are practically guaranteed to make some lifelong memories.
Does this look familiar? The backseat universe of headphones and phone screens, maybe punctuated by the occasional sigh or a one-word answer. It's the classic scene, right? But here's the thing. What if that time trapped together in the car could actually be the best part of the whole vacation?
And there's some real science behind this. The Institute for Family Studies points out that these trips are so much more than just seeing new places. You're breaking out of your normal routines, you have to work together as a team, and that builds a bond that's way stronger than just living in the same house.
It all comes down to this idea of a shared group identity. It's that feeling of we-ness. It comes from all those little inside jokes about a weird roadside attraction, or that feeling of accomplishment after you all finished a tough hike. It's the unique story that only your family gets to share.
Okay, so how do we actually create that? Let's jump into our first set of destinations perfect for families who want that mix of sunshine, city life, and some high-energy fun. We're talking coastal thrills. First up, you've got the absolute classic, California's Pacific Coast Highway. This isn't just a drive, it's pretty much the American road trip. It's got that perfect mix of big city excitement and jaw-dropping nature that, trust me, looks even better in real life than it does on their phone.
And along the PCH, it's all about hitting the right spots. You can ride a legit piece of history, the Giant Dipper coaster in Santa Cruz, get that iconic, dramatic photo at Big Sur's Bixby Bridge, and then maybe try to catch a wave with a surf lesson in Santa Barbara. And obviously, you have to cool down with a stop at a local legend like McConnell's for some incredible ice cream.
All right, now let's swap those Pacific cliffs for some bright turquoise water. The Florida Keys Overseas Highway is an adventure all by itself. You're literally driving over the ocean, hopping from island to island across 42 bridges. It's a 113-mile journey that's all about sun, salt water, and a ton of action.
And the Keys are just packed with these amazing, unique things to do. Imagine snorkeling out to see a huge statue underwater, or getting that jolt of adrenaline when you hand-feed massive fish at Robbie's. You can take it down a notch and explore the quiet mangroves by kayak, and then wrap up the day with the incredible energy of the sunset celebration in Key West. It's like a carnival every single night.
Now, for a totally different vibe, if your family is more about huge, dramatic landscapes and a serious shot of adrenaline instead of beaches, then our next category, wilderness adventures, is going to be right up your alley.
Welcome to the American Southwest, where the scenery is so wild it honestly looks like you're on another planet. Doing a road trip loop through Utah's mighty 5 national parks and then hitting the Grand Canyon in Arizona, well, it's an unbeatable adventure for any teen who loves a good challenge.
And I mean a real challenge. This right here perfectly captures one of the wildest things you can do in Moab, Utah, ditching the minivan for a 4x4 and taking on the Hell's Revenge Trail with a guide. This is one of those experiences where I guarantee the phone will get put down.
Out here, the bucket list moments just keep coming. You can literally hike in a river through the Narrows in Zion, watch the sunset light up Delicate Arch, explore the incredible swirling walls of Antelope Canyon, and then top it all off by seeing the Grand Canyon from a helicopter. Just epic.
For our last destination, let's head north to the crown jewels of the national park system, Yellowstone and the Grand Tetons. This is where you get those wild geothermal wonders right next to these jagged, absolutely awe-inspiring mountains. It's the quintessential American wilderness experience.
But this is not a sit-back-and-watch kind of trip. It's all about getting in on the action. And a whitewater rafting trip down the Snake River is an absolute must-do. You're all in it together, working as a team to paddle through famous rapids like the Big Kahuna.
The key here is really experiencing it all. You got to take that boat shuttle across Jenny Lake to hike to Hidden Falls. You have to get that postcard-perfect photo of Grand Prismatic Spring from the Fairy Falls Trail overlook. And you definitely need to wake up early one morning to drive through the Lamar Valley. They call it the Serengeti of North America, for some incredible wildlife spotting.
Okay, so we've got these incredible destinations, but let's be real. The secret to a great trip isn't just about where you go, it's about how you survive all those hours in the car together. This section is your playbook for making sure the journey is just as awesome as the destination.
These 5 rules right here, they're total game changers. Number 1, give them some autonomy. Let them pick a hike, a restaurant, whatever. Number 2, balance the tech. Headphones are fine on long stretches, but have tech-free zones, like at dinner. 3, and this is crucial, master the snacks. A hungry teen is an angry teen. Number 4, make downtime mandatory. Don't overschedule every second. They need time to just chill and recharge. And finally, number 5, to prevent any arguments, the driver's choice rule. The driver picks the music, end of story.
So after all the driving, all the planning, and all the exploring, what's the real point of all this? What's the big takeaway from turning your family vacation into one of these epic road trips?
Here's the bottom line. These trips are about so much more than just seeing cool things. They're about connection. They're about having those conversations that just only happen on the open road, when you're all together with nowhere else to be. You're not just making a trip, you're creating a shared story. You're making memories that are going to stick with all of you forever.
So whether it's a coastline, a canyon, or a mountain peak, every family has an adventure out there waiting for them. The only question left is, where's your story going to unfold?
Now, we've only just scratched the surface with these 4 amazing trips. To see all 7 destinations from our source material, and that includes some incredible adventures in the Pacific Northwest and the Black Hills, plus get a ton more detailed planning advice, go ahead and click the link in the description for the full guide. You won't regret it.